Okay, this is Scriptures 2, the New Testament stories. Now, this can be purchased through DeseretBook.com, and it's $5.50. It goes along with the Come Follow Me program if you want to use it with that. Stories in here are referenced in the Come Follow Me program. Now, this particular book has 68 stories in it. Now, it's $5.50 for this book. Now, I suspect that a new version is coming out. And if you want to use the new version, and the new version is, I think, the one that will be referenced in the Come Follow Me program, you can obtain it now by going to the church website and going in and in the search bar, put New Testament Scripture Stories. That's the designation, New Testament Scripture Stories, and you will find that it will come up in the search. Now, it'll also show this cover and the cover to the new book. So that is something that you're going to want to be aware of. And I think the new book will be available probably later in the fall in 2026, because that will be the book that will be working with the New Testament next year in all of our classes. So now, when a story is referenced in the Come Follow Me program, make sure that that's the story that you emphasize during that week. And also make sure that you do get through all the stories if you want to. Now, I have mentioned before that the series, this Scripture Story series, is not only to teach the children the Scriptures and the importance and so forth, but it's also to master or begin to master some of the English skills. For example, listening, because we want the children to be able to retell the story. Who was in it? What happened? Where did it happen? What does this story mean to you? What do you learn from this story? And that is important, okay? That is what you should do. It's also good for decoding. Now, decoding is being able to tell the sounds and to sound out a word by the phonics that are there in the word. The phonics, of course, is the sound for each of the letters. And that is important. So let the child decode as much as he can. Okay, don't force the issue. Don't make it a terrible. Well, you should know that, or come on, you know that, you can do that, or whatever. But just let it ease, let it come naturally with the children. As I have mentioned before, I found out years ago that using explicit phonics, literal phonics, children can learn to read at the age of 3, if not before. So please do use these books in companion with our language arts course, so the reading course, so that the kids can use what they learn in reading. You know, during the revolutionary times, that's what the kids did. They were taught phonics, and they learned how to read by reading the Bible. So, you know, and they were marvelous. They absolutely were marvelous and far advanced in their English skills than our society is today, unfortunately. So, New Testament stories, like I said, this is the old version. There should be a new version coming out, but if the new one doesn't come out, you can either go to the church website for the new version or use the old version if you want to. Okay, that's New Testament stories.